observer effect, spiritual energy reading. Observer effect, or depressed, stuck, or whatever label anyone ever put on you in this moment. Yeah? Carl Jung, or figures like scholars, yeah, like Carl Jung, have made books, have scriptures about that knowledge, and that is translated in audiobooks online. Therefore, if you Google observer effect or go on YouTube search bar or whatever, research it. Just for the ones who have all labels and stamps of somebody else's projection. In the overall, that is basically what you are. Layers and layers of micromanagement. Whereas if you go through authenticity and the pureness of vibrations, it is just the observer observing, noticing a frequency. But if the observer is and the frequency is similar, it is just that. No emotion. No. And just a bunch of words. Passing the stage. This is the observer effect. Unaffected. It isn't great, it isn't depressingly low, it isn't nothing. It's beautiful label, serenity. Where you have the freedom and space to make decisions to enjoy life. What if depression is the observer effect? Only used to the patterns of life, clinging on to the frequency of the emotion, of the patterning of a previous observer with a bug in his system, or some money in it. I was like, whoa, this can make me money. Let's label it this, that, and the other. The only thing that you have to do through theory is just to go back deeper in the observer effect. If you don't have the energy, yeah, just explaining depression through the general terms, where you didn't have this, that, and the other to do this and that, and you're looking around at your space and be like, having thoughts and be like, yeah? This is me, where I can smile. Let me say I'm your, in hindsight, mirrored version. If you want to have your smile back, want to be able to laugh about it again, it is your in the extreme depression. if you are going through being stuck or whatever. It is you in your moment. If you are feeling my vibe in the here and now, and if something is clicking, just review where you are at, as in, okay, I can have a lesson or take something out of this. What if she is speaking truth? What if there's truth to the story? Then that would be more beneficial, more helpful on a deeper level for future vibration you. You are just teaching your observer, going back to a giant reset. Or be more of an embodiment of the observer. And I get the sensation that for some this is freaking deep-ish. I heard, and it's like that slinky going down the stairs. I'm feeling the I'm feeling it sinking in. Yeah, so I'm wondering if I said enough for this segment. So, based on my previous content, it has a positive, it has a plus, a bonus to be in the observer. It resonates with your, depending on if you should be a holistic healer or healer in general. Yeah, this knowledge will be beneficial. This will be your route as well. Yeah, to have this knowledge of the observer doesn't have to or is not per se linked to energy that is taking your power back. To cleanse yourself. If spirit team, if you have noticed that spirit or angels don't have the same emotions as you, that is basically because the observer frequency is similar. If it's cleansed, if it's cleared, yeah, and noticed, sensed through your being, you basically carry the frequency of guides, ancient ancestors, and so on. And to not give too much away, this is going to be it for now. I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, because this is also on my YouTube channel, Journey of Spirit Free A2. 8-2. Free A2. Journey of Spirit. And then, as I'm playing with energy, being energy, without the attachment to what everybody else is micromanaging on energy. Namaste.